What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I feel sick. There is nothing worse in life. There is worse stuff in life, 1,000,000%. At this moment in time, I'm struggling to think of anything though, because seeing Cristiano Ronaldo kick a ball in the back of the fucking net, virtually the last kick of the game, is just. You can very clearly see who I support. So seeing that as a Liverpool fan is not enjoyable at all. But I think a lot of United fans are gonna be they're gonna be happy they won. They needed it. They didn't deserve to win that game. If you find me, honest to God, if you find me a United fan who tells you they deserve to win that game, I would honestly, I'd be flabbergasted. McTominay, number one, he isn't good enough for Manchester United. He isn't good enough at all in the slightest. And he definitely, is not a central defensive midfielder. He does not know how to play that role as a footballer. I found it really interesting. And for me, the way McTominay played today has got bad coaching written all over it. You think of the best CDMs in the world: Fabinho, Jorginho, Kante, Rodri, Fernandinho, Casemiro, Kimmich. What are they all so good at doing? Going and getting the ball. Picking the ball up. Spreading good passes. McTominay, he's like a crab. He just kept moving side to side. That is it. That's all he ever did. He never dropped deep and went and got the ball. Whenever he did, he just hit a long ball. And for me, that was just tactics. That is bad coaching. And I don't think that can be disputed. I don't think Ronaldo played well up until he got that one chance. Bruno didn't play well. I don't want to say Sancho didn't play well, because a lot of people at the moment, they're jumping on this bandwagon that just shouldn't exist. This narrative that Sancho's a flop. Please stop. Listen, I don't like United. I don't support United. I don't want United to do well. Sancho's a brilliant young player. Of course he's not. If United had Marcus Rashford playing, them long balls wouldn't be as bad, because Marcus Rashford is rapid. Jadon Sancho's quick, but he ain't that quick. Jadon Sancho needs the feet at his ball, and he didn't get it, so I don't think it's fair to say he didn't play well. Ronaldo didn't really seem to put that much effort in my opinion. Villarreal were excellent, and for me, other than David De Gea, Capoue was man of the match. I thought he was excellent. And I think he showed McTominay how to play that role. He's 33 years old, and he was dictating that midfield. Villarreal passed through the line so well, they counter-attacked really well. At the first half especially, they were getting down Delors' side so often. I think it happened 3 or 4 times in that first half. But I know I've heard United stands say in the past, and you see it when Lindelof used to play with Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka used to get dragged in because he was worried about Lindelof. The same happened with Delors tonight. Getting dragged in, and he just wasn't there. He just constantly was out of space, and they kept getting in down that channel. But tonight, David De Gea. Listen, we can talk about Ronaldo getting the winner and that he saved the game. Villarreal in that first half should have been going in about 4-0 up. They were all over Manchester United. David De Gea pulled off some unbelievable saves. I thought he was excellent, and he's starting to look like the David De Gea of old. He really did keep them in that game. Alex Telles obviously brings it back to 1-1. What a goal. There's not really much you can say about it. You can't complain about it. Nothing wrong with it at all. An unbelievable finish. Just taking it on like the half volley. It was just phenomenal. It was a brilliant goal. Donny van der Beek isn't happy. I don't know if many people saw it on the BT coverage. Fred and Lingard were getting ready to come on, and I want to touch on that in a minute, because I think the substitutions blow my mind, but we'll get onto that. Fred and Lingard about to come on. Donny van de Beek takes his chewing gum out and throws it to the floor, and I think that is just a sign. Donny van de Beek is an excellent player. He's better than Fred. He's better than McTominay. I don't understand it. But it's very clear, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not like him. That is... There's few things I say in life where I've got 100% conviction. That is one of the things I've got 100% conviction on. That he just doesn't like him. He very clearly doesn't like him. So I'm sure if you go on Twitter, he'll be on there somewhere. He just took it out, threw it to the floor, looked visibly unhappy. In the Europa League final, obviously it was Villarreal United. I can't remember how long it took, but I'm pretty sure. No, in fact, it was. It was extra time before Ollie made a sub. Villarreal had already made all of theirs. Villarreal had made 5 subs today before Ollie had made any. Now, granted, as they were making their last subs, he was getting Cavani and Matic ready. Now, see, this is so hard to say because they won the game, and I get it. And it sounds ridiculous when you say it. But when you're trying to win a game, is bringing Paul Pogba off for Nemanja Matic really the way to go? Now, Matic should have been on the pitch. Matic is a better football player and a better CDM than McTominay. But he should have come on at half-time. How Ollie did not notice that McTominay was not playing well, I will never know. Ever. Matic should have come on at half-time. Not 70 minutes in. You're trying to win a game. And you're bringing Paul Pogba off the pitch. I find that unbelievable. United fans, let me know what you think about it in the comments because, yeah, it's hard to, as a Liverpool fan, if it happened to us, it's hard to criticise a manager when you win the game, but United are relying on just individual moments. And you'll never ever win anything like that, or if you do, you'll be very lucky, because when you come against the big teams, when you come up against Liverpool, City, Chelsea, you're not going to get that many moments. You're obviously going to get more moments against teams who aren't as good. And then he made a few more subs, and I think it was around the 84th minute. Fred coming on for Alex Tellez. Is Fred a left back now? That was I can't really talk about it because I don't get it. Then Lingard coming on. Listen, I get it. Lingard's done brilliant this season while he's come off the bench. Obviously, other than against young boys, but he's done well. So I can understand bringing Lingard on. But it's like for me, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer feels scared to lose. Now, obviously, you are scared to lose. No manager wants to lose. That's a fact. But he seems... in my opinion, he wanted that draw. He didn't want to go for it. Because for me, if you want to go for it, you keep Pogba on the pitch. You don't bring Fred on. You don't. Not when you've got Donny van de Beek sat on the bench, who is a better attacking midfielder. For me, he was scared to lose that game. And I think United were very lucky. And I don't think it's a sure thing that they get through this group. Atalanta are a good side and they've got them coming up. I really don't think it's a sure thing. Which, do you know what? It wouldn't be sad. I'd absolutely love it. But seeing Cristiano Ronaldo in the Europa League, no thank you. I don't want to see him in the Europa League. But then again, I don't want to see United in the Champions League. So, I don't have a clue. But for me, United fans really need to start asking questions about Ole. And I know for a fact they're doing it. But they cannot let this win cover up how bad that performance actually was. Because it's easy to do. Any fan would do it. I'm not having a go at United fans in the slightest. I would do it. It's very easy to talk the way I am when it's not your club. And I get that completely. If it was Liverpool, I'd be looking through it through rose-tinted glasses. Of course we would. Any fan would do that. For me, the worry for me is, if I was a United fan, is he's probably going to go back to McFred at the weekend. He seems to love them. But yeah, I think United they're just in disarray. I don't think Ollie's a good enough coach. I don't think he's a good enough manager. I just don't think he's good enough for United at all. And they're going to have to really work hard to get through this group, in my opinion. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about that game down below in the comments. Drop a subscribe. Why not? I mean, do you know do you know what I mean? Why not? Just bloody do it. I will see you later. I'll see you on the weekend. I'll see you on the weekend after the Liverpool versus Manchester City game. Press that subscribe button.